in the LIMSBL. Adult males from all over Long Island play baseball. On the Long Island Astros, one idiot films it and puts it on YouTube. These are his stories.
We gotta get rolling, man. Play tight. Last week was unacceptable. From everybody, not just, I'm not pointing fingers, the entire team, unacceptable. Make plays, make your throws, keep the ball in front of you.
So the question loomed, can the Astros stop their skid against the Shamrocks? Down at beautiful baseball heaven, Chyme was handed the ball and the challenge of saving the season. He said challenge accepted, pitching the best game of his career, helping the Astros to a 6-1 win. An offensive explosion coming from this guy who hit a long home run in the 5th, a long fly in the 7th, and a double in the 3rd. Tommy Casciarelli had a day to remember at the plate. Biggest breath of fresh air? Our defense, committing no errors, anchored by Lee back at home at shortstop. A great game for the Astros today, getting back in the winning column and back to 500 behind strong performances from a lot of different players. Chyme pitched like a 22-year-old instead of a 42-year-old. Tom Casciarelli showed no rust at the plate after a 3-year absence. And like I said, the defense was stellar. All en route to our 6-1 win against the Shamrocks, who agreed the players would win bats today even though they weren't prepared to do so. Which shows you that class still exists in this league. Before we move on, we'll take a happy look inside the numbers. Casciarelli hit the ball deep 3 times, 1 going out. Tommy A. Rob and Chris had 2 hits each, and Joe Azizzo had 2 RBI. Now on the mound, Gendron was superb, giving up no earned runs in a complete game 9-inning performance. We hope to keep the mojo going next Saturday in Eisenhower Park against the Panthers. Now it's time to pick this week's Bud Light Player of the Game.
Tommy Casciarelli, how do you feel?
That's a big day for Tommy. Home a triple. Very good day.
Very good day indeed. 2 for 3 with a home run, making Tommy Casciarelli a Bud Light Player of the Game, but he has to share it with this.
All right.
That's all you got.
There's a big party afterwards, but you know.
There'll be plenty of parties in the future. You keep pitching like he did today, proving that he is the staff ace. Chyme joins Tommy Casciarelli as today's Bud Light Players of the Game.
Here's a pitch to Brooks and a frozen rope to center.
Frozen rope. You ever wonder where these terms come from? So did I. Until I discovered the origin of baseball terms from the Norman Rockwell Museum, and through the great painter's illustrations, I'm able to explain terms like the frozen rope. Back at the turn of the century, many households were overcrowded with kids with nothing to do, so the community came up with baseball leagues. These leagues became very important for social status, so the kids were encouraged to play well and play hard, and if they didn't, they heard it from the crowd, but not as loud as they heard it from their mother at home, who took out the frozen rope and reminded them what it's like to hit something real hard. And that's the frozen rope. I don't know what's more disturbing, the fact that he illustrated a child abuse in progress, or that I used it. Believe it or not all my ideas are gems, and some don't make it past the censor board. Like this idea I had for a starting at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Show me that smile again. Don't waste another minute.
I don't know. I still think it would have been a gem. Now let's check. Where are they now? With this week, we look in on Bobcat fighting Tom Dietz. Before the 2000 season, Tom Dietz joined the Long Island Astros and had 2 stellar seasons. At 50 years old, then had a run-in with a Bobcat, and no one's ever heard from him since. We're hoping that's just coincidence. He beat up the Bobcat, and Tom is doing well. That's all for Astro Beat. Join us Saturday, Eisenhower Park, where we take on the Panthers. My sister Kim, Dominique, and Isaiah came down, so I took a
Your favorite Astro?
Michael, Troy, and who? So with nothing to lose, I ex Dominique and
Yeah! I love this game!
I love this.